Welcome back, nonprofits, to the Google Community Leaders Program YouTube channel. I'm Brooke.
I'm Ken.
And we're excited to be here today to talk with you guys about Nonprofit Advertising 101. So we'll start off today talking about Google Ads 101. Ken, take it away.
So to start thinking about your organization and Google Ads, think about what you search when you're looking for something, and then think about what you think people would search for when looking for your organization. This is going to be vital when it comes to setting up your ads account and as you begin coming up with keywords to reach your stakeholders. So to begin, what is Google Ads? Google Ads is an advertising service that enables organizations to set a budget for advertising and only pay when people click on the ads. The ad service is largely focused on keywords. Ads can also give your organization visibility even if it's not the top search result. To begin, you have to create an account. The requirements are simple. First and foremost, you have to have an email for your business as well as a website for your business. Once you have those two things, please visit ads.google.com to start the process to create an advertisement account. Once you have your account set up, you have to identify which campaign type you will want to use for your organization. Search network ads are probably the most common for nonprofit work, as these are advertisements that shows up on Google search results only. Display network ads show up on websites or mobile apps and usually use a visual like a photo or video. Search network with display select is a combination of the two campaign types. In this presentation, we will only highlight search network as this is the only type of campaign that is eligible for Google Ad Grants, which we'll talk about later. Ads in action. As you see here, this is an example of an in Google Ads being utilized for volunteering as the keyword. As we see here, there are two ads that are being used at the top. One being for volunteer opportunities through Live Your Dream, and other being through volunteer opportunities with the YMCA. These are organizations that have keywords, that have a high quality score, and that have extensions. All are things we'll talk about later in the presentation. Keywords. Keywords are vital to the success of an AdWords campaign, as they are what users use to search for your ad to appear on Google search or a website. These can be certain terms, taglines, generic terms, or a brand name. Don't worry, there are tools to help you pick the perfect keywords, such as the Google Keyword Planner. Keywords are most useful when targeted and specifically relating to your organization. You want your stakeholders that are looking for your service and that are most likely to click on your advertisement. There are 5 best practices to utilize when finding keywords for your nonprofit. Number 1, know your nonprofit. Who does your organization serve? What do you do for those that you serve? What services do you offer? 2, be specific. How are you different from other nonprofits? What type of events do you host? What skills can volunteers gain when they volunteer for you? 3, locations as keywords are beneficial for nonprofits. 4, avoid jargons. 5, use the keyword planner within ads if you ever get overwhelmed. I will now turn it over for discussion of quality score.
Thanks. So your quality score is essentially a rating of your ad on a scale from 1 to 10 determined by 3 separate components. First of which being your expected click-through rate, which is how often your rate is actually clicked on. The second is your ad relevance, which is how close your keywords match your ad. Third is your landing page, which is the actual page that your ad leads to when it is clicked on. A higher quality score can boost your ad above others, even if you're paying slightly less. So the components that go into your ad rank are your maximum bid, or the amount you're willing to pay per click, and your ad's quality score, which is based on the relevancy of your search, click-through rate, and landing page, as I just discussed. The higher your quality score in combination with a competitive bid will increase the chances of your ad being shown higher on the search results, as you can see from this diagram here. So how much will you actually be paying? Google will not make you pay the full price of your bid if the next highest bid is way lower. Instead, your cost per click is the ad rank of the next highest bidder divided by your quality score plus 1 cent. In other words, the higher the quality of the ad below you, the more you will have to pay to outbid it. However, Google Ad Grants will actually cover some of this cost, as we will discuss later in this presentation. Another exciting feature of Google Ads are extensions. And these are additional pieces of information that can show up with your ads, such as phone numbers, addresses, extra links, and they're totally free to use and you pay per click. When a customer searches for your organization, you may want to give them a little bit more information than just your name and website, and this is where extensions come in. There are different types of extensions, and they're great because they, 1, provide additional information, and 2, typically increase an ad's click-through rate by several percentage points. So the more information your ad is willing to front load to potential customers that pertains to them, the more likely they are to click on your ad. So some types of extensions are locations, seller or customer ratings, site links, and phone numbers. There are several factors that determine when your extensions actually show, and that are your ad rank, the position of your ad on Google search results, and other extensions enabled. A minimum ad rank is required for extensions to show, and ads in lower positions on Google search results will have fewer extensions. In each auction, Google will typically show your highest performing and most useful combination of eligible extensions and formats. So how do you organize your ads account? There's 3 different components to an ads account, and that is your account, which is tied to your email address, password, and ad grants, your campaign, and each campaign has its own budget and settings, and lastly, your ad group, which is each ad group has similar ads and keywords within it. So as you can see from this diagram, a nonprofit will run separate campaigns, which will each have different ad groups that will have their own ads and keywords within it. And now Ken is going to speak a little bit more on ad grants.
Thanks, Brooke. So how are you going to fund these campaigns? I'm happy you asked that. That's what Google Ad Grants are for. Google Ad Grants is Google's outreach to nonprofits, where they provide $10,000 a month for nonprofit ad advertising. This amount only covers search ads, as we spoke about before. There is a maximum $2 bid that this $10,000 a month is allocated for. In order for a nonprofit to utilize this service, there has to be an individual account for ads. Ad grants cannot be used on YouTube advertisement. The eligibility for ad grants are as follows. First, you have to be registered and recognized as a 501c3 nonprofit or charity, have a live website with significant content, agree to Google's guidelines of inclusion. If promoting products or services, 100% of proceeds need to go towards the cause of your organization. And finally, once you've reached all of those eligibility, you can apply. You apply by going to www.google.com/nonprofits, click Get Started on the right-hand corner, fill out the information about your organization, include your 501c3 number, receive a confirmation email, and then wait for up to 10 business days for a decision. We want to thank you for the opportunity for allowing us to teach you more about Google Ads and Google Ad Grants 101. Please see the information here to stay in touch with us, and this information will also be below in the link.